This playthrough is rated T for teen.
It's time to Ziggy in the Ziggurat. Greetings and salutations, viewers. We're back here with another episode of Shadow Madness. In the last episode, we went into the Ziggurat and explored it, found all sorts of strange historical creatures and things, and we found a new companion in Clement, the Gadgeteer. So yeah, they've been talked about the whole game. We finally get one on our team. However, this isn't a standard Gadgeteer. He's an abandoned one, left alone because of his crazy ideas of violence, which will work for us. So let's see where else we can go from here. It's a book! Sure, I'll read it. Keurig the Redeemer, an account of the Master's early years, published by the Keepers of the Faith. Out of Keurig's inner surge sprang a being of youth, splendid and frightening all at once. Who are you? Asked Keurig. I am the world creator. I am here to instruct you. You have work to do. You are to go wandering about the earth, striking bewilderment and joy into men and women with your message of love and peace. No god, no heavenly spirit or demon shall be inaccessible to your words. You shall be the ultimate tamer of beasts. In return, you shall receive knowledge and understanding. You shall be granted answers to the questions that cloud your mind. You shall find peace. When do I leave? Queried Keurig. Just now, came the answer. Take nothing with you. All will be provided. Go and spread the word. I shall find you again when the time is right. And that is how Keurig began a pilgrimage that spawned a new faith. Just that easy, huh? Medical doctor, training materials. And we must bear in mind that many herbs and roots are named not from any inborn virtue and faculty, but from their figure, form, and appearance. We need only think of Ose morsis diaboli, pentaphylium, cynoglossum, ophidioglossum, hippurus, hypatia, dentaria, orchis, and the like. The same is true as to the signs of animal matters, because in a like manner, from the blood and excretions of animals, all diseases which lie hidden in men are recognized. Everyone knows this. What a waste of time. Oh, sure. And we get attacked while reading the book. Right. Nah, not enough to really be worth it. We'll just, whoops. I'll just run. Got more books to read, man. Oops, yeah, we'll read the book. The Nature of Ideas by the eminent W. Toolsley, AF 233. Being a philosopher's study on the nature of knowledge and learning, I stated here up front that knowledge is nothing more than a kind of contagion. Knowledge, the carrier of which is information, spreads like a cold or the flu from person to person. That's not how you spell flu. As it is transmitted, it changes the behavior of the carriers. When a carrier passes this information along, it continues its insidious course, infecting others. Just like other infections, information can end up killing the host. History has shown us that fathers and mothers poison the pure spirits of their children. The children are then damned to lives filled with war, hatred, and violence aimed at people they have never met face to face. What is the remedy, you ask? There is only one. There must be spawned an anti-information agent, a counter-idea, if you will. If a new idea can be grown and nurtured such that it is spread throughout a given people, it can result in a positive change in these people. The most evident example of this is the idea of the hero in books and tales. It is only when the hero can match the strength of the enemy that a resolution occurs. When the idea of the hero can displace the idea of evil, evil dies, pure and simple. New layers of knowledge can only be built on the foundation of earlier ones. But we must learn to shape this process, control it, to halt the spread of evil. We must instead spread the ideas of hope and life. That's an interesting idea. Don't spread bad ideas, folks. It's a contagion. The Fat Cat and the Birds, Narcosi and Fable. They tell me this happened years and years ago. I'm sure it did. Once upon a time, a big fat cat laid down to bask in the sun. After a while, a flock of birds flew by, observing the cat beneath them. The birds turned as one and landed next to the cat. They decided to play a rather vicious trick on the cat. They carefully sliced open the back end of the cat and removed a hunk of meat and fat. They then sewed the cat back up, but only after stuffing in a handful of pebbles using their tiny beaks. When the cat awoke, it got up and began to walk towards the west. As it walked, the cat heard some strange shaking sounds. He thought it must be a rattlesnake and made sure not to get eaten or hit by the thing. Soon he smelled something delicious cooking. Following his nose, he came upon a flock of birds who were roasting some meat. "Little one, give me some of your meat," said the cat. And so they gave him some. When he tasted the meat, he said, "Where did you get this? It's delicious." The birds answered, "There, behind you." The cat turned, seeing a mountain range off in the distance. "I shall go to the mountain and find my own meat." And that is how the birds got rid of a pesky cat and had a good meal at the same time. Reminds me of another tale, it reminds me of a variation of the Red Riding Hood, where they sewed stones up into the wolf to pretend that after he'd eaten the grandma, they cut open the wolf and put stones inside to make him think he had still eaten the grandma and the little girl. Yeah, it's an old Grimm's fairy tale, kind of messed up, so I guess you could say that's messed up too. So, but anyway, now that we got Clement on our team, these flashing lights can now be dealt with. Dead end. This could complicate matters. The barrier is large, but old. We may be able to blast a pathway. One moment, I can fix this control box. Device repaired. There, butter the new eye. Jolly good. Well done, sir. In the blood. After you. Smashing idea. Cheers. Yeah, Clement can repair these gadgets. Seriously? I was in the middle of a dialogue when you... whatever. At this point, I shouldn't be too surprised that the game does stuff like this to me, so... We'll just flee. No reason to fight every 5 seconds, so... If you go right, it's a dead end, so for those who are curious. Ooh. Alright, here we are in the snow room. There's some items we can grab. We got 1,500 gold, 3 Fearing cells. We also got 5 gems, so we can sell that later. I'm not even phased anymore, folks. I knew this was coming. You can't stop me from... I guess there's a few guys. I guess I'll fight them, sure. Of course, I'm gonna run out of magic here pretty soon. Then again, I got plenty of really? Yeah, it really makes sense to kind of make Harv the Harv the front guy because he takes the most damage. So, or you can. I can probably afford to use my cannon. The only problem with using it is it costs magic to do so. Alright, here we get Nadrashi armor and trooper arrows for Windleaf, but she's not here, so. Yeah, there's the Nadrashi armor. Now I don't equip that, so. Yeah, and you can't equip armor on, or at least this type of armor on Zero because he has no body, so. Let's see, yeah. And his armor's too good. Okay, now we'll be back in the corridors if we go here. Alright. Alright. See if I want to fight these guys or not. Nah. Like I said, our levels are relatively... Like I said, I might be behind by a level, but... There's other ways to take care of that, so... Alright, here we are, enter the crypt. King's Honor, a crypt. Should we leave? Are they not dead? Who's gonna mind? Now hold on, this is a sacred place and... Shh, you would be warriors. By all rights, Rusted Stamen! You were saying, Clement, something about who's gonna mind? Yeah. Stand back, it may attack. Shh, you are safe. My purpose is to tend this hallowed place, to serve those who are worthy. We apologize if we have offended you. Shah, apologies are not necessary. You bear the blessings of sun and moon. Ah, those! Whew! Shiha, this place and this humble spirit are at your service. I knew going through these temples was worth the effort. That crazy old Elband was right, Shh! Spirit, we thank you for your kindness. But as you can see, we are not dead, and we have no need for your services. Shah, you are alive, yes. But even warriors such as you need sleep. Yes, that's true. Shah, then you may sleep here. In a tomb. No offense, but that's repulsive. Shah, perhaps, but it is also sacred ground. The Kirtini will not disturb you here. We should accept the offer. We are in need of safe haven. But I'm with Harv-5. Besides, these sarcophagi look surprisingly comfortable. Gah! Sleeping with the dead! You people are bizarre! Do you need a Shah? Do your minds and bodies need rest? Sure, why not? Yeah, we can rest in here. We can also swap our party members if you want to change things out a bit, so. There we go. And we'll be fine. Actually, let's go and save it. It's been a hot minute since I've done that. Okay, and by the way, for fixing lights in the future from those devices, the first time you fix it, Clement automatically fixes it. In the future, you have to have Clement. You actually have to have Clement in charge to do that. So, yeah, well, another one of the few times we actually need to swap our point man. So, there we go. No, actually, let me see if there's anything we can examine in here outside of the obvious stuff. I probably should have played long enough to get to the save point, but last episode. Welcome, twice blessed warriors. Do your minds and body need rest? Nah, we're good. I don't think there's anything to examine in here. Solid gold. Yeah, these are the same thing as before. Oh, but Zirgloon Emperor, First Dynasty, died of a broken heart. How come some have the Zamara Rurina, Emperor's concubine, died of insults, as well as 2 or 3 dozen stones hurled by angry Empress. Yeah, watch out for the wife if you cheat. You see some strange graffiti. Reads, Kirg was here. I thought you could check the sarcophagi, but sometimes you have to like get it at a weird angle. So on some of this stuff, you know. We will eventually play Stinger and Windleaf, but I usually tend to just do one storyline and then go on to that. Otherwise, not saying I'll forget what I'm doing, but it's just easier to focus. Whoops. What did it say there? I couldn't, because, you know. Actually, now that now that I can just cast spells all day, I can afford to, especially when you got 2 characters that their attacks require you to magic attack them, so. Of course, not that I'm trying to gain levels or anything like that, but Harv gained a level, and Zero gained a level. He gained Boggle and Prowess. Eternal Lamp of the Sun, fueled by Chica, the essence of fire. So Harv is now a Crusader level 4, and Zero is now a Defender level 2. And Clement is still a Chief. And yeah, did you see those afflictions where we had slow or whatever, but after a few seconds they disappear? Yeah, there's really no reason to worry about that, so. Okay, let's see. Oops. Actually, let's go. Let me go back through. Oh, right. I have to swap to Clement. Almost forgot to do that, so. Yeah, Let's just run. Oops. Yeah. Alright, now that one's fixed, so now we can get back. Basically, now we can get back to, since we're here at the beginning now, so. I'm gonna run in here just to not get attacked by monsters if I can help it. You gotta give me a second game. You get attacked like every 5 seconds. It gets a little annoying. So I like this game, but the RNG. I swear the random encounters and they do the screechings for the creatures is a lot more aggressive than like even the original Final Fantasy. Although in that game, I guess you couldn't technically avoid it. So. See, like it gives me like no time to like really deal with it, and I have a bad time of figuring out like when to run, when to duck, you know, because like I swear half the time I mess up on that. So. Okay, wait. Let's go to the other side. Do we get attacked? Once again, we get attacked by a thing. Run! Run! Okay. That can get us back to the save room if we need to. Yeah, if the game will give me 5 seconds. Yeah, sure. You know what's worse is a spell that, oh yeah, I forgot to go over boggle. You know what's worse is a spell that attack that can miss is an attack that costs magic that can miss. Don't you love it? Yeah, it kind of makes Clement a harder character to use, because if he misses with his magic attack, you basically wasted your MP. But again, that's all his MP is used for. But still. Yeah, Zero's gonna start gaining levels like mad if we have him cast spells all the time. Okay, let's see. There is a. See if I can find it here. There it is. Yeah, there's a hidden room here. Ooh, treasures. Alright, I get a death cheat and a Dara root there. Wonder if I can. Nope. Nope. I didn't think I'd be able to do it. You can't run. That was just flee. Yep, apparently I left the room while doing that, so. If you go into this room before finding Clement, I was looking at my notes here, you'll find 3 Katani warrior wizards and you can fight them, but since I already got Clement, it doesn't matter now. Bags of bones, nails, teeth, and other remnants, mostly animal in nature. Oh, sorry, that one was a gold, a bamp, or sorry, 400 gold, a bamp pill, and 3 key nuts for that one. So. Now we're going to run away. Alright. A strange mixture of animal and human remains. Whatever was kept in here is long dead. Alright, let's fix this one. And this one. This will take us down the... where we go this way. Let's go into this room. Alright, let's go into this room. Check this out, eh? It looks like debris, mechanical wreckage. Yeah, but it's good it's good wreckage. Sure, it's old, crude, but whoever built it had a great idea. The trashy craftsmen were the best on our coast. Yes, until we arrived. Humph. I'll just put this here. Adjust that. Excellent. This so-called junk just gave me a new multi-cannon round. Anyway, Clement earns the VPR-KAS multi-cannon round, so he gets a new attack. I've never seen such behavior from a Gadgeteer. Think of me as a former Gadgeteer. I spent much time amongst their quotients, learned the language, the customs, but the old skill remains. I would hear more of your story when we find safety. I wouldn't mind finding out about how you, a robot, became self-aware either. Gentlemen, we should be moving. I don't know if there's really much to examine in here. If the game will give me 5 seconds to let me explore, you know, I'd appreciate that. I know they're trying to gain slow. That's the thing, is that the RNG is so bad in this game that you'll actually probably max out your levels like way before the end of the game. So, which, I mean, I guess could be good. It's just, you don't get to take advantage of those full HP heals if you're doing that, so. Alright, let's get into the dining hall. What the? Huh, didn't know they continue 8 regular meals on the hum. Malsis, you will feed our young. Sorry, but I can't cook with a darn. Indeed. And here's what we think of you ordering us around. For battle? Yeah, don't order us while we're trying to eat, dude. And obviously you can't run from these guys, so. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to show off the new spells. Or what they actually do, I mean. Yeah, I'll show off some of the weaker attacks. It's actually probably better to use the weaker attacks now that I think about it, so. That way not casting as much magic, and it still does a reasonable amount of damage. Yeah, like I said, the strong attacks, well, every attack has its own, like, it does something different. Like, yeah, a lot of Clement's attacks will do, like, either elemental damage or it'll do, like, a status affliction on enemies. But the thing is, status afflictions can be useful to an extent, but this game is not hard enough for me to really utilize that, you know what I mean? Well met, warriors! Wait, there's a human in here? Cooking for them? What the heck? Torg's rusted stamens, who are you? I'm the chef. Easy, Clement. I think this one comes in peace. Alright, no sudden moves. Thank you for liberating me from those brutes. I've been stuck in here for centuries. You are not free yet. Well, that's true. Still, for the moment, I have some real customers. Customers? I don't suppose you're hungry. I could eat roadkill. Bring it on! You eat flesh? You better believe it. Do it up, cook. Hey, carnivore diet is legit, man. Step up into my power, gentlemen, said the spider to the fly. But in this case, that's not true. Behold my domain. This kitchen is tops. It features a self-stocking larder. I can prepare any delight imaginable. This gets better and better, eh? Imagine being stuck here for centuries with those Contini, and all they wanted to eat was bloody, enriched mush. Mush? Is it oatmeal? Precisely. It's all they can eat, apparently. I tried other things and nearly lost my head for it. Finally, I gave up. What a dark day that was. Well, those days are over. Cook us up a feast. It would be my pleasure. The party gorges itself, and party restored through feasting. Oh, can't believe I ate the whole thing. Me either. Are we doing fart humor in this game? Seriously? How do you do that? I mean, you know. I'll never tell. We must forge on. Rise, please. Must be getting some exercise. Too many calories courses through my veins. Here. exercise. That would be combat. That would be combat. Let's move out. I put some things together for you. Potions, curatives, things I picked up over time. Anyway, for helping them out, you get a fear and salve apple, beefcake, and Tulian cheese, and obviously it heals you for free. We're in your debt, chef. My pleasure, folks. Now, I do believe you have other things to attend to. Farewell. Good luck and thanks. I can rest in peace now. Oh, he's a spirit. A ghost. We just ate a meal prepared by a ghost. Oh, but what a meal. This place is filled with wanderers. To be sure, glad we could do that ghost a favor. Indeed. Let's move out, lads. Yeah. So, yeah, that's why you can't just keep coming back in here and getting healed. But we can go back to the room with the rest spot, so it's not that big of a deal. How's my item situation going? Yeah, I've only got a handful of slots left. I might have to start dumping stuff. But a lot of the stuff he gave us is like cheap healing that really doesn't do anything. So, but okay. Trying to think of something else, but okay. Yeah, let's keep getting attacked, shall we? I guess I can. Yeah, sure. We'll. All right, I was gonna switch out to the weaker attack. Yeah, I could probably stick to ranged attacks. I seem to be hitting these guys pretty easily. Whatever my levels are doing. Clement gained a level. He earned a new gadget, the GOG 211. The only sad thing with Clement's abilities, you can't really look them up because he doesn't have magic. So you have to kind of like either be aware of it or find some way to hack the game to figure out what all of his abilities do. So, intruders, battle tactic beta, engage. What is battle tactic beta? Is it basically just running in and charging at us? A fight! I love it. We just got out of a fight. I know. Isn't this great? No. Hey you, bug boys! They must have used our cocoons as punching bags. I've never seen such ugly faces. Insolent mammal, I will feast on your entrails. That's the spirit, Fugly. Get them while they're hot. You are inciting a frenzy. Who cares? Let's kick some carapace. Have you guessed who my favorite character in the game is? For the longest time, it used to be Harv-5, but I think it's Clement, just because of just his combat. His just combat attitude where he just wants to fight everything. Oops, I didn't mean to evade him. There's the GOG 211. Let me show that off. Yeah, it does a pretty decent amount of damage. Whoops, I keep evading attacks. It's actually better to get physically hit by these guys because the whoops. And yeah, Clement has the same thing as Zero, where he has to use special if he wants to smack people with his cannon. So, but yeah, his GOG does do a lot of damage, as you saw, but it's a cost of like a big spell, so it's why it's cost so much. But if you have the time, it's better to cast a couple of small spells. But anyway, here we get a Gabranth bow and steel arrows for a character who's not even in our party. Why? Why would you do that, game? Anyway, here we get some 1,125 gold and some wine. And we get a desert pear in here, so yeah, Clement is probably I was another reason to play this path first is to get Clement as fast as we can, so so yeah. Everyone always loves basically Clement. I treat Clement as a dwarf for all intents and purposes from fantasy. Alright, actually, I need to look at my levels, see. After this, we'll basically be done with this area. So, that's, oops. 3,000. Well, you just gained a level, so okay. We're good on levels for now. So, all right. If you're done with this place, there won't be any more battles. So, if you want to get chats or food dialogue from the dining room, stuff like that, we'll be done with that. So, just to give you a heads up. So, I think we're good. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we find ourselves in the Grand One's domicile. Ah, this must be the leader. By the great statement of Tillamook, look at that monster! The Contini leader, the alpha male. This could be rough. The enemy doesn't seem to be aware of us. I bid you welcome. Please put away your weapons. We mean you no harm. Except your guys kept attacking us in every room at every chance. What? You are saying? You'll forgive us if we're slow to trust you. Your troops have taught us otherwise. People from without our struggles have been a grave misunderstanding. Our quests, our goals, they are the one and the same, two faces of a single coin. Explain. You seek the orb, correct? That's right. It is our fate to guard this tomb and has been for centuries. Cursed with immortality, we must live forever here, under the sands, waiting for invaders from above. Needless to say, we have grown weary of our tasks. You desire to be released from bondage. Yes. We knew there would be a time when someone would make it this far, when someone worthy of the orbs would arrive. We have prayed for this release. You are the first to have avoided the obstacles, the first to prove worthy. It is your destiny to obtain the orb. And once we do, your obligation will have been met, yes? Yes, we will be free to live and die on our own terms. I get it. You actually want to stay at the orb. Thanks, Clement. So you can climb out of this hole and have a real life. He just said that. Ahem. Well, I think we're all on the same page now. As a sign of good faith, I shall order my warriors to cease hostilities. You may prepare for your final challenges in peace. Now let's get on with it. Be advised, Contini, we will not tolerate treachery. Nor shall we. Attack any of my warriors and you shall suffer dire consequences. Understood. So be it. Return to my chambers when you're ready to enter the vault. We will. Soon this will be over for all of us. Let's go, guys. Okay, so yeah, basically we won't get any more attacks from the Contini while we're in here because we talked to this guy, so I guess these guys don't say anything. I guess I could switch back to... Actually, I like having Clement as the point man. Ashes of Arcosian grave robbers caught trying to enter the ziggurat. I think they're all the same. Okay. The bed? He sleeps on his standard, nice, fancy bed. Alright. So now, we can now go back and save and heal and all this other stuff, because, okay, let's go back. Do you two trust the big roach? Only as far as I can throw him. That's not far, since you have no arms. Despite this dubious credibility, we should abide by our agreement. But of course, we are gentlemen after all. Let them throw the first punch, claw, whatever in the meantime. We should rest up, see if we can find any useful equipment in here. Agreed. Whatever we tackle next, be it the vault or the Contini, we must be ready. Okay. So yeah, now we won't get attacked every 5 seconds. Every nerve tells me to kill you where you stand. Honor demands otherwise. I've heard your mammals have put up a good fight. Too bad I'll never find out if it's true or not. Well, with how easy this game is, it wouldn't be that tough to do, so... Let's see. Yeah, I could have easily, if I really wanted to, I could have ignored all the enemies and just went straight to this place and not dealt with fighting, but I still wanted to gain experience and stuff like that, so... I was trying to remember if any of the other continued, like, appear in any of the other rooms, so... Most of them appear just in the hallways here, so... Okay. So now what we want to do is and now would be a good time to do the magic mouths. Again. Whoops. I guard this hall for eternity, then I'm forced to admit the likes of you. Sure, this is a joke. Yeah, it is a joke, so. Okay, so we got the magic mouse here. Whoops. What are you doing in here? Thank you. Or sorry, I pressed the button too fast, so. I have been alone for too long. Yes, I can see that. Not much action here, I suppose. None. How are things at court? Is the regent still up to his old tricks? Court regent? Oh, they're fine, no problems at all. Look, we're in a hurry and... Tut, always rushing here and there. Mouth, I need this. Mouth, I need that. I bet you wouldn't even scratch my tongue if I asked you. Are you asking? Oh, never mind. I suppose you'll be wanting your 3 questions. 3 questions? Of course, that's the way it works. Know the law, into the door. Poor poetry, but proceed. Question 1. What's the name of the continent that is swallowed by the sea? Okay. It is... Aramel. That is correct. Gus, read that book wasn't such a bad idea. What was the name of the first mage queen? Tulia. Right you are. Fine young woman, Queen Tulia. Phew, 2 down, 1 to go. 3rd and final question. Which of the following is not the royal bloodline of Arcos? Silveria. You are a master of law. The vault is yours. Okay, so what we go inside now, now you're probably thinking, can you do this as many times as you want to succeed? No. If you fail the questions, you don't get into the vault, which is why I need to pull up an old save and do the magic mouth for the moon door, because when I did that, I was just wanting to show what happens when you fail that one, but you have to redo, I basically have to reload the file to do that, because I accidentally went in that room sooner than I wanted to. But let's show off what we get in the sun vault before anything. And then I'll cut to when I, and I'll show what happens when you try to go back in the moon room without answering the thing. So yeah, look at all that treasure in here, so. But I don't think I can examine any of the walls or anything. Nope, okay. Let me just drop some stuff. Since I don't have any free slots now. Yeah, Tulia cheese, get rid of that. Apples, yeah, get rid of that. Key nuts, yep. I don't care about selling these, that's fine. Might just drop the, There we go, slow knot ring here, so. Alright, let's take a look at that. Slow knot ring, yeah, it gives you immunity to slow for that one. So it's best not to give it to Harv, just because Harv-5 gets resistances to stuff like that, so. Anyway, here we get an Aether Potion and a Second Chance. Second Chance, huh? Let's take a look at that. Second Chance restores life, so it's just another life restoration ability. Here we get a gold, 500 gold and 15 razor darts. And I think that's it. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now we show off the moon door, and then I'll cut to when I do it officially, because yeah, I want to show the failure of it, but it means I have to pull up an old file for that one, so. The rulers and wise weaklings like you are not fit to touch the orb. Yeah, so he won't talk to you anymore, so. No more questions, honey, so unless you want a kiss. No. Oh, poo. Guess we have nothing left to discuss. Okay, so I'll be back when I reset the area, so give me a moment. Or we'll basically pull up an old save file, so. Alright, we're back after loading up that old file. Okay, yeah, this is actually the same dialogue as before from the last episode, so. Okay. Yeah. And so we need to answer this guy, and we get some rewards for that one, so. Okay, so yeah, it's A, 3800. What's the, question number 1, where the first major war began, 3800. Okay, and then the next one is the golden, the period of time from 3380 to 2000 known as what, the golden era? Correct, I am the company of wisdom. As long as you're aware of that. The third and final question, what is the former name of Silveria? So it's Laminia. Oh, that's correct. 1 for my honey, 2 for Uncle Joe, 3 to get steady, and 4 to go. Oh dear. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense to have read all the books after all this time. We actually get rewards for all that, so. Alright. Okay, so this is the Orange Crown. Sorry, I went really fast. It boosts your attack. I'd give this to Clement. It's an accessory for him. Well, you could give it to anyone, but I'm going to give it to Clement. I also decided to equip him with the slow knot ring, too, so. But anyway, I raised his attack power to 99, which is the max stat for that, so. And then the yellow item is went through that real fast. 2,222 gold and 6 pair. So, all right, that's pretty much it. We've already talked to everyone that's in here. So, and I already went and rested off screen. So, yeah, you can go back into the spirits room to heal. So. But yeah, this is a chance to basically get all the treasures you might miss the first time if you want to run straight into it if you're aware of that. But you probably if you played this the first time, you probably aren't aware that you could get rid of all the random encounters if you go just straight into here. So, yeah, I'm trying to think there's really, because it's I'm trying to think there's really anything else to really, yep.
Ah, the chosen ones return. Are you ready to enter the vault?
Yes.
So be it. Follow the stairs to reach the vault of Undrash. I wish you success.
We wish you freedom. After all that fighting, I'm surprised we just kind of forgave all that. I guess it's just easier to forgive than forget. Well, boys, steel your souls. Be at ease, clear your mind, open your heart. I can do neither. I stand ready. Let us advance. See you when we get back, Sir Roach.
I do not know this Sir Roach. You must tell me about him when we meet next.
Count on it. And here we enter the vault itself. Air smells funny down here. Musty and spent. This place is centuries old. It was completed well before I was born. Do you have any specifics? Any data will be of use to us. Nothing concrete, I'm afraid. Not even mage warriors were privy to the vault's secrets. Only the king and his most trusted advisors knew what was placed within. Let's hope this time has worn out any traps left here. Unlikely judging from the sturdiness of this structure. Thanks, Harv-5. I feel better now. Enough. Let's just assume we're in a grave danger and move along. As you wish. Alright, I keep forgetting to do this. I'll show off Zero's spell list now. Boggle renders the target inept, which lowers prowess, and prowess, which raises participants' prowess temporarily. So, either or on this one. So, okay. Yeah, look at this place. Kind of almost looks like the end of a Final Fantasy level, yeah. So, anyway. Here we get some Aether Wafers. And gold and a Drashi helm. So you could give it to let's see, Harv. Harv's probably the best character to give that a lot of that stuff to. Oh yeah, we already bought the. I forgot I already bought the Drashi helm for Zero, just so you could survive the hits. And your gear's already good enough as it is. So yeah, the hall, the vault has no enemies in it, and just items in it. I was just looking at my notes there, so, okay. What the? I knew it. PS1 graphics. You gotta love how cheap and silly they are sometimes, so. Alright, well, anyway. Okay, let's go up. Yeah, it goes to either side. If you go to the other thing, it takes you down there. I'll show you. So, yeah. See, I don't think you can examine anything, can you? Sorry, there's so much like stuff that's not obvious to examine, so sometimes you miss out on certain things. So, you have to forgive me on that. Yeah, just keep examining. Ah, this isn't funny. Whew, lucky for us, we missed the spikes. Whoever designed this place was deranged. Indeed, the Imperial engineers were known for their cruel sense of humor. Fortunately for us, they weren't terribly efficient. How's that, old man? If this design was effective, we'd all be impaled on spikes. Now there's a jolly thought. How's the head fall down with this? Anyway. Someone must have set your behavior switch on morbid. As opposed to what? Vapid? Bohemian? Now, lads, there'll be time for this little spat later. Yeah. Yeah, nothing's in the chest, unfortunately, so... Yeah, they make you think there's something in there, but no. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's go up the stairs to the Hall of Choices. Take a look at that. Magnificent. It looks like a lever. Ah, but oh, what a lever. It's part of the system that moves that platforms over out there. But it is just a lever. It is crude. Think, this seems old school to us, but when this place was made, such technology was ahead of its time. I understand. A lever is a lever is a lever. Head, if it's not magic, it's nothing to you. Magic and being scratched. Scratch these things to find zero. I grieve. Keep your grieving to yourself, bloody marionette. Let's go. I tire of this. Guess you touched a nerve there, Harv-5. ... Never mind. Let's go. Alright, so now we're in, yeah, this is kind of an interesting place to explore because it's mainly just, like, weird puzzles and setups there. So, yeah, if you go back down, you can't do that because of the... Alright. And if we switch these... Alright, so... okay, we want to switch to the center one first, so... Actually... yeah, we'll go to center one first. Ooh. A switch? Alright, anything else in here, do we? Okay, well, no, alright. Light to examine. When I say when I'm doing that, I'm like trying to look if there's anything to like really examine and stuff like that. So, alright, let's go to the right. This is kind of a... I do like, despite the random encounters being kind of weirdly aggressive, I do like this, this stage of the game, like this area, so... There's a door there, but it's locked. We must open the door. Now let me switch the other switch. Probably could have done this one first, I guess, but oh well. Yeah, interesting. Where are we? The Sun Vault. Ooh. Now we gotta continue aside, but I don't have enough room. Let's see. Might just drop all the Darrow roots and stuff like that, so. Alright, we get the continue side for Harv. Yeah, nice upgrade. It is ice elemental though, but still. See if I can eliminate anything. Find Silverian forged and tempered slavicals, the choice of champions. Oops. Ancient bags of incense, once used as money for barter. Okay. And then let me go, actually maybe go back to the other room so I can get to that, there we go. So I can go to the other room first. Yeah, who knew in the Sun Vaults were all going to be powerful items for us? What Frabjous Day, Kalukale. I'm just saving myself some time by going through these because you can actually go through the other way around to get to the. You could actually ignore the doors if you really wanted to. So, votive golden hurling weapons and sacks of key nutshells in honor of the goddess of war, who hurled such objects from the skies while chewing on key nuts. These things are huge. Oh, whoops! What did it say there? Empty ale barrels. The ancient Sildarians believed ale was sacred and honored the gods of ale, which were called yeast. Which that was, yeah. Anyway, we get 1,500 gold here, and then here we get defender armor. So I need to drop 3 items. Yeah, we'll just drop the status affliction stuff. Don't really need the beefcake stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll drop that beefcake. I don't really need it. Not really. Alright, here we get defender armor. Oops. Go and equip that to Harv-5 since he's basically our yeah, it's a huge upgrade. Look at that. Nice. But yeah, Harv is basically our frontline fighter, so really no reason not to do that, so. Yeah, if you've got the battle armor, this armor would now finally swap it out. And yeah, see, there's the other way there. So there was no reason to go around. I just wanted to show it off. Alright, here we are in the Sacred Chamber. There it is. King Zana. For made out of gold, gold, I tell you. This reminds me of the was it DuckTales premiere episodes where they I think the guy was like called Cortez. He's like my gold, or Monterey Jack with his cheese. Control yourself. We seek the orb, not gold. Speak for yourself, Cogman. No one's gonna care if I mess up the decor in here. Little chunk of gold missing here, right here and there. No big deal, right? I guess that's true. So. Oh, right. I withdraw that comment. We're here for the orb. We must focus on the orb. It's eerie, beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. It is most attractive. Alert, alert.
Do not panic, strange ones.
It's real, the guardian of the vault. Always thought it was just a fairy tale. It's real, alright. And if it wants a fight.
All in good time, creature. First, we would know your purpose here.
We are here for the orb of the heavens. The world is in peril, victim of a dark crusade.
Continue.
Our allies, the Magi, believe the orb can help repel the forces of evil. Because of that, we have traveled here. We will obtain the orb or die trying.
Perhaps it will not come to that. Still, we are bound. Bound by honor and blood to defend the orb against all who would take it from these hallowed halls.
Great Guardian, is there no other way? Our time runs short.
You of all people should know the weight of a solemn vow.
I do.
Can you imagine the curse that would be bestowed upon us for reneging on that vow?
I understand all too well. So either we get the orb and save the world, or that thing wipes us from existence. It would appear so. Combat is unavoidable. Can't say I'm disappointed. I spent enough time in this old death trap. I'm in the mood to kick some spectral behind. You're mad. Do you understand that? Completely insane.
Let the final test begin.
Here it comes. Fight well. Alright, this is... Yeah, we're going to fight well against the Vault Guardian boss. She has 595 HP, 600 MP. She can cast Hell's Kiss low, Void Touch low. Let's go with... yeah, she casts Regeneration on herself. Low Touch, Regeneration. She has Fire at 100%, Ice at 100%, and... let's get Prowess. Oh, right, wrong spell. Let's see. need to swap out his spells, so let me go with the Gosling. Ah! Yeah, I shouldn't have quit to the side to, I did it out of habit, so. Now we're doing like no damage with him, so. Oops. Alright, we'll just hit with you, so. Since I don't have Nightmare yet, that would be a good spell to use on him. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Wrong spell again. But I don't have Nightmare at this point, so. There we go. She has 595. Yeah, she's not that hard, actually. So even though I purposely like weakened myself by giving me the new side, she's actually not that hard to fight, so. Yeah, it's kind of sad in the game. Most of the bosses aren't really that hard. The hardest boss in the game is probably Red Tom, or the very first fight in the game, because of, like, you're comparable to your levels at the time. But after a point, it just becomes really easy, so. No.
You have fought well. The blessings of Sun and Moon are yours.
And she restores HP. Thank you.
Your spirits are strong, your intentions honorable. The orb is yours.
And we earned the Orb of the Heavens.
What of you, Guardian? We go to our reward at last. We who were once High Priest of the Sun and High Priestess of the Moon shall lead this place and ascend, and there to find peace at last. A rest well deserved. Let us your hearts be pure, that they may save this place, this wounded world. We will, Guardian.
That Hans Downs was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Stranger sights await, I am certain.
I hope they're contented wherever they are.
Alright, we got the Orb of Heavens item. So now we're done with our quest, so let's get out of here. Alright, well, that's it, huh? All this work and all that we got a new character to join the team, and that's it. So actually, where did I set? I was about to say I forgot where I set the stairs at, so. But what about all the pathways? They've been restored. Yeah, so we can now leave. Yeah, after we beat the Guardian, everything gets reset. But I feel like things aren't quite done yet. I feel like there's one other thing we gotta take care of before we leave. I don't know, just something in the back of my mind. Well, here we are. Think we're gonna run into trouble up there with Sir Roach and his slugs? Difficult to predict. The continue are enigmatic.
It is said that they are fierce but honorable creatures. We have no need to worry.
Ha! Head, you're so gullible.
Whenever you are ready, you may call me Zero.
Could you care to put your money where your mouth is, Zero?
Yes, I would. I'd wager a gold coin to live up to their end of the bargain.
I'll take that, Butthud. Harv-5, do you want in on this action? Negative. I am not a gambler, and you may both be wrong. How? They either don't fight us or fight us.
Go on.
Question mark.
Go on, old man.
For all we know, Darglings could be waiting for us amidst a room of dead Catini. Oh, yeah, you make a good point. Hey, now there's an idea.
Quite right. We'd have a chance to sweep aside more infernal rubbish.
I am in the company of lunatics. Head, I think Harv-5 is nervous.
Relax, old man. Clement and I are just blowing off steam.
Feel free to blow off whatever you like. Just be ready for anything. Oh, worry not, Robo. Roy's ready. Alright, are we ready? Well, yeah.
Well done.
All in a day's work, Sir Roach.
Like I said, the righteous and true have nothing to fear from the vault.
All bravado aside, we're lucky to be alive.
Yes, what luck. You're all in one piece. It is now time to turn you to bite-sized pieces. What, you treacherous mantis?
You owe me a gold piece, Hud.
To battle, brothers. The orb shall be ours at last.
Well, time to crush some bugs. For boss battle against the Grand Cantini and 2 of his warriors. He's got 585 HP, 590 MP, Shell Shock, Low, Regeneration, Death Fog, and let's go ahead and use Gosling on him. Yeah, look at that guy. But the thing is, it's just him and a couple of warriors, so it's not really that big of a deal. Now he'll use King Komatoma. His wards are 100 fire, ice, and really fire, ice, and earth at 50%. So you're not going to do as much damage with his scythe, but we're still going to do a decent amount of damage. Sleep paralysis and poison resistances at 100%, and he also has Chaos Strike. But yeah, and he's hardly doing, because of the defender armor, he's hardly doing any damage to Harv-5. So yeah, kind of a disappointment. Oh well. Oh, that was like I said. But yeah, now what can you do? It didn't have to be this way. You could have been free with honor. Our hatred screams to our hearts louder than a call of honor. It is all we hear. There is an end. Your time here is over. Yes, and so is yours. Huh, what's that supposed to mean? We routed you, remember? Have you? Have you really? What the? Oh dear. I think we better get going, lads. Yeah, remarkable idea ahead. Run like the vermin you are. I will win. Haste is in order. This structure is in early stages of collapse. Remain and there will be death. Alright, yeah, there's actually a timer, but it's actually not that bad. There are random encounters in here, but you could run away from the battles. Even if you fight every single battle, you'll probably get out pretty easily. So, yeah, kind of throw the tension. You can, if you really want to, you can also pause the game too if you're really worried about things. We'll go and just fight the continue here while we're at it. So. I'm just gonna use this weakest attack since we have a couple of fights here. Yeah, all those continue that were waiting for us, they are now fightable. So might gain some levels by the time we get out here. So all right, we earned the BBQ ability for Clement for gaining level. So unless you really like delay the inevitable or something like that, you should be able to get out of this fight with pretty much not a whole lot of problems. Now, if you run into a random battle, 0 gain to level, high heal, all in Nightmare. But yeah, if you're really worried about what's going on, you can pause it, and that'll actually pause the game if you're worried about figuring out where to go to next. So. I would run away from the regular battles. Yeah, any regular battles, I would just flee from those. No point in those. So. I mean, if you could try to run away, you can, but. There's really no reason to fight every single thing under the sun, so. Wait, how? Oh, did he hit me? Huh. I thought I got away from him. Oh, whatever. Yeah, most of the fights you can run away from, so. Nah, I'll fight that one. Why not? We got plenty of time. And we gained a level, so. Actually, I can show up Nightmare while we're here. That's a new spell we got. Look at that damage. Holy crap. Yeah, that thing is. This thing will basically, like, kind of pulverize a lot of monsters. This is what happens when you gain too many levels. That's why I try not to level grind in this game. That's why I'm running away from so many fights and everything like that. Yeah, let's show it the spells really quick. Nightmare. Souls of the Damned are unleashed on all enemies present, and high heal all. Restores a high number of HP to all characters. So, there. Let's get out of here. It doesn't matter which way you go. You can either go either sun path or moon path or whatever. So. It doesn't help that I get missed every. Just gotta cast Nightmare. Look at that damage! Holy crap! Well, we also have Zero maxed out because of that item he's got in his inventory too. So there's that as well. Yeah, you have to leave the whole temple, by the way. That's, like... I'm just gonna run away from you guys. Even though I could fight you all, but I'm trying not to gain too many levels, so... Yeah, they make it tense work with that counter down at the bottom, you know. But anyway, we got... Yeah, you got plenty of time, so... Sounds, I dare say I don't want to do that again. A fairly logical statement, considering the structure has collapsed. Surprised there wasn't a cutscene that showed the thing collapsing. And true, no one will be doing that again, barring a major restoration project. Spoken like a true robot! Why didn't you Gadgeteer fellas endow your creations with a sense of humor? Don't ask me, I'm a gunsmith, not a bolt maker. Ha, well put, old man. Okay, enough bobble. Well, know what? Well, Harv-5 and myself have to meet a friend of ours atop a nearby mesa. Oh yeah? Is she cute? He's actually a he. Ah, gotcha. Haha. Our ally is a wind traveler. He will transport us back to Callistra, where we will deliver the ore to the Magi. I see. We'll room for one more. I don't see why not. Best news I've heard all day. I'm getting sick of the desert. We should get moving. Oh, we should get moving then. Davian is not no doubt wondering if we still exist. Right you are. But anyway, yeah, with that, Clement officially joins the party permanently as part of a character to save the world. So, all right. Well, now that the Orb of Heavens has been beaten, all we have to do is make our way to the Magi. Will it be an easy peasy, lemon squeezy trip, or we're gonna run into a lot of Earth stalkers along the way, or things that would try to fight us from the Earth? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Shadow Madness. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.